The two most important things that I look for is one is the universally relatable concept, right? So just at its core, when you first say it, when you say one line about it, can you connect to people? I don't want to be an icon. I want to be an idea, you know? I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities. I want to represent magic, right? That you're in a universe and 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 only equals 4 if you accept that 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 is going to be what I want it to be, you know? And there's a redemptive power that making a choice has, you know, rather than feeling like you're at effect to all the things that are happening. Make a choice, like you just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way.
Success is one of the most challenging things you'll ever try to do in your entire life. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be hard, it's going to be long, and it's going to be a difficult journey for you to achieve. But you should never, ever give up on yourself. Always focus on what you want to do and figure out how the best way is that you can accomplish what it is what you want to accomplish. It doesn't matter how long it takes or how far it is from your reach, but you have to make sure that you're constantly dedicated and always believing in yourself and knowing that you can accomplish whatever you put your mind to. Because it doesn't matter how long it takes or how fast you get there, it just matters that you get there. You get to point A to point B however you can. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. It's going to be incredibly challenging, it's going to be tough, it's going to be grueling, it's going to be a long, extensive journey to get from where you are right now to the successful individual that you're striving to become. It's going to take years or maybe weeks or months. It's hard to tell. Nobody really knows, but it just depends on how much time, energy, and effort and how dedicated you are to it. Now, you will fail. Failure will come and it's going to be hard to accept that. But when you do fail, you have to be one of those people that runs with it with a stride. Understands that it's just a part of life. It will come and it will go. You have to use this failure to the best of your advantage though. Make sure that you take advantage of every opportunity given to you, no matter how good or how bad, because every opportunity is something to learn, something to understand, and something to grow from and figure out a new way to go about something, a new intel to gain in your life and your pathway to success.
I'm really driven by continually trying to elevate my mind and elevate my spirit and care for my body and to be able to love as many people as effectively as possible with this mystery of life that I've been given. I accepted the film and I was really excited to take this and I loved the idea and I was reading it and I gotten probably 2 weeks into my preparation for the film and my father was diagnosed with cancer. And I was like, you know, first it stunned me and then it was the magical work of the universe. I could not believe that this was the film I was working on and I was, you know, forced to face, you know, my father's mortality. So it was rough for about a week and I got it together and I decided that we would use the process of the character who was suffering a loss and I would share my preparation with my father. 99% of people that say stuff like that are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true. The Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And that's just real. At the center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. You know, something as simple as food and eating, it's not about your body as much as it is about your mind. It's getting command of your mind to be able to choose actions that are in your own best interest. Every day we are choosing that's not in our own best interest. Right? So if the world is attacking you and the world wants to fight you and the world's trying to hold you down, so you're going to kick yourself in the balls? So you're going to stop yourself from getting what you dream. Self-discipline is the center of all material success. You cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind. The being prepared for the next thing is so wildly critical. I think life in general is rise and fall. Everything is rise and fall. And there's been a couple times in my life where I got caught
holding on to the last wave while it's dying. You've got to be, when you're grabbing that first one and you're holding it, it's going to be there, it's fantastic, but you got to know that you're going to have to let go at some point, because the same thing that saved your life, if you hang on, it'll kill you. It's funny, I learned a really valuable lesson in this, right? Because the network wanted to do one more season, and John Amos came to me, he said, hey man, listen. He's like, don't overstay your welcome on TV. He was like, you're doing great stuff. He's like, you do not want to get canceled in the middle of a season. He's like, go out on your terms, the way that you want to go out, be able to say goodbye to your fans. Don't get caught. So this was the 6th season, and I had an opportunity to do one more season, but I was feeling like the quality wasn't necessarily going to stay up, and I decided to end the show in the 6th season.
So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let us know what you thought down in the comment section below.